This is Scott Kaplan and Crew Tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio. SoCal Sports Talk. Here's Scott Kaplan, Alex Padilla, and John Browner.
Hey, great friends, what's happening? It is a Friday afternoon. This is Kaplan and Crew along with Grande and the Brown Man. Today, Grande is down at West Coast Barbecue Shop in Chula Vista, 2330 Proctor Valley Road. He's broadcasting from there right now. And each segment on today's show, our man Brian Bushfield, who owns and operates West Coast BBQ Shop, he's bringing in a different dish. And each dish that he creates this afternoon tells us who his pick is in the divisional round of the playoffs. So in the opening segment of today's show, Brian brought in all beef hot dogs with Cincinnati chili, cheese, and onions, and he's calling for the upset. Brian's calling for Cincinnati to win. That's why he made the chili cheese dogs. Grande, how was that chili cheese dog? It looked fire.
No, it was phenomenal, dude, and I'm putting it right now. So I'm going to pick whatever Brian picks for my games. Even though I went 6-0 and I'm like the pick master last week, I'm going to go with whatever Brian picks, and I'm putting all his picks on the Instagram right now according to Dish. So number one, NFL picks according to West Coast Barbecue Shop by Dish, Cincinnati over Tennessee with a chili cheese dog, which was fantastic.
Yeah, looked fire. Browner, I'm jealous today more so than ever before that Alex is down there at West Coast BBQ Shop. Usually it's you who goes down there, and then we're just sitting here salivating. But today, Grande's down there, and that chili cheese dog looked fire.
I can't listen, man. I've had it down there a bunch of times. I'm salty right now, so I'm kind of, missing out. But he's earned it. He sat behind this thing enough times that he should be able to go down there and get a chili dog. And I already told you, I don't want none from Cincinnati.
Well, over the next couple of weeks, as we're headed towards the Super Bowl, we'll be down at West Coast BBQ Shop several times, and Brian will just be cooking it up, and folks can come on by and hang out, and we'll look forward to seeing everybody down there. Okay, let's jump right in then. Here we go. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is what 18 weeks of the regular season, back it up before that 3 weeks of the preseason. This is literally the last, 5-6 months of a sports fan's life, right? It all now is into high gear, kicks into high gear because it's divisional round. Next weekend will be the championship games. The following week will be the Pro Bowl, not that anybody really cares. And then the Super Bowl in Los Angeles. So I'll just throw it out there like this. The first game, Cincinnati, Tennessee. Reports are, and the expectation is, that Tennessee's star running back, Derrick Henry, will come back and play in this game. On the other side of things, Joe Burrow and Cincinnati has gone from, what is traditionally one of the laughingstock franchises in the entire NFL to a team that is high-flying, high-powered, high-scoring, exciting, and has electrified a city. So I'll throw it to you two guys. Tennessee, Cincinnati, the early game Saturday. Grande, what do you think is going to happen?
I think that Joe Burrow is going to throw for 425 yards. Jamar Chase is going to get 150 and a touchdown. And I think the Bengals are going to squeak by. I don't put it this way. In year 2, I trust Burrow more than I trust Ryan Tannehill. And in the playoffs, how many times does it come down to a quarterback making a mistake or not making a mistake? And I know Burrow's thrown a lot of interceptions this year, but I see the Titans falling behind and needing Ryan Tannehill to make plays, needing him to throw it down the field to A.J. Brown, Julio Jones. And I just think that the matchup is bad because the Bengals offense is so powerful. Give me the upset. Give me Joe Burrow over the Titans. Thank you, chili cheese dogs.
Now, I have a question. If Brian Bushfield would have made, instead of chili cheese dogs, if he would have made some sort of Nashville-y, sort of barbecue-y,
Like hot chicken?
Yeah, something like that. Would
Yeah.
you have made a compelling case for Tennessee?
I would have been. Mike Vrabel is the coach of the year. The Tennessee defense has been under the radar, the best defense in the NFL. Derrick Henry is the best running back in the league. The Bengals will have the ball for like 20 minutes of the 60 minutes because the Titans would just run it all game long. But I don't have to do that because I had a chili cheese dog. So Joe Burrow all the way.
Got it. Browner,
Plus, I like rooting for Joe Burrow. I really do. I think I've never really cared about a SEC football team But that LSU team that he was on was so fun to watch. I mean, my boy Justin Jefferson was on there. Like, it was just such a fun team to watch that I have become a Joe Burrow fan. Not just because Browner hated him, just in general. I just think the guy's super cool, and it's fun to root for Joe Burrow.
Yeah. And just again, little extra sugar on top. Browner hating on him and Browner calling him a bust and Browner having to admit that he was wrong about it makes me that much
Right.
more of a Joe Burrow fan. So Browner,
Right.
I'm throwing it to you, man.
How about instead of sugar, how about some Cincinnati chocolate in that chili? Some
Ooh.
extra chocolate.
Brown, you were down on Joe Burrow. You said that he was the product of being on the greatest college football team of all time. Last year at the Super Bowl, it's 2 years ago at the Super Bowl, you and me walked up on Derrick Henry so we could get a sense of how big he really, really is. We see what kind of a beast he is, by the way, in person. I'm curious, Brown. What are you going to take here?
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's very simple for me. It's not really much of a debate. I'm going with Tennessee. I'm going with Tennessee for one reason and one reason only. They're just going to run the ball. They ran the ball all year. And I think the Cincinnati Bengals are going to press. By press, I mean they're going to feel like they need to score more, so they're going to force Joe Burrow into mistakes. And then you're going to see what I've been telling y'all all year. I came off the bus part because he had a good year. He had a very good year, accompanied heavily by Jamar Chase. So unless Chase gets in the backfield, goes full Debo Samuel in this situation, which I really don't see happening because they haven't done it all year. I gotta go with the team that's number one. You guys all tell me, oh, they're number one, they're number one, they're number one. So I gotta go with Tennessee.
Has there ever been a more disrespected number one seed in the playoffs? Like, I can't think of anybody being a Titans fan this year, and they're the one seed. Like, they were not the clear, but they were the one seed, and I feel like no one's giving them any credit, any respect, like they could actually play the underdog card. Mike Vrabel will be like, no one in here thinks we're gonna win the Super Bowl. No one here thinks we're gonna do anything. Like, I haven't seen a single person be like, the Titans are my pick. The Titans are my pick. Never seen a one seed like this before.
Yeah, I feel like I really don't have a good grasp of who Tennessee is. And I say it like that because I don't feel like I saw very many of their games. I'm trying to think of like prime time games they might have played. I think the one game I definitely saw and watched the whole thing was when they played the Rams in SoFi. But that was the first game that Derrick Henry was hurt. And that was when the Rams had gotten Von Miller, but he didn't even play.
I mean,
And I
Scott, look, they beat the Colts, they beat the Bills, they beat the Chiefs, they beat the Colts again, they beat the Rams, they beat the Saints, they beat the Niners. I mean, those are the top. Those teams are still up there.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
the Titans have really, their losses came against the Steelers, which is a bad loss. The Patriots and the Texans, those are bad losses. I think they lost to the Jets too, but their wins are pretty marquee victories this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, in every one of these games, I have like what my heart wants versus what my head tells me. So here it goes. I would love to see Cincinnati win this game. And I love this kid, Joe Burrow. I think he's going to be a great player. What I really loved was watching Cincinnati come to life last week. That has been a city that has been so downtrodden when it comes to the Bengals. You watch a game in Cincinnati for the last couple of years on TV, and you'd be like, there's nobody there. And I'm talking pre-COVID. There's nobody at those games because Cincinnati's been bad for so long. But they got a superstar quarterback. They gave an opportunity to a young first-time head coach, and they've drafted extremely well, to your point, Browner. And by the way, you can tell me Joe Burrow was just a product of that great LSU team. Well, Cincinnati was smart enough to go out and try and draft some of the guys that he played with in college. My heart really wants Cincinnati to win. I think it's a great story. But my head says Vrabel is the guy who comes from the Belichick school that could be successful. But Vrabel's pedigree goes deeper than just New England. He was a player in Pittsburgh. I feel like I really think Mike Vrabel is going to be a great coach in this league, and maybe already is. And again, he's an under the radar guy. Tennessee is as well. Heart says Cincinnati. Head says Tennessee. In this instance, I'm going with my head. I'm going out here and I'm taking the Tennessee Titans. I think their resume, Alex, as you point out, is very impressive. I'll take Tennessee in this game.
Just for the record, 2 of the 3 people on this show picked Ryan Tannehill over Joe Burrow. That's what I just heard.
What you mean?
You're putting
No,
your
no,
you're putting your
no.
eggs in the Ryan Tannehill basket.
No, I'm putting my eggs in the Derrick Henry, Mike Vrabel basket.
Yeah, and I just want to say, like, Ryan Tannehill.
Did I read
to
that
me-
Derrick Henry has like a steel plate in his foot too? Like I don't know how healthy he really is.
But they've also got 2 other backs that picked up the slack, running with the 2 tandem situation that basically gave you the same amount of production. So be able to figure it out either way.
Since he was not impressive at all against the Raiders, like they really weren't. So I could,
but Tannehill versus Burrow, and I want to get to the next game because I'm sure Brian's going to come in with a pick here at some point. As Alex is down at West Coast Barbecue, 2330 Proctor Valley Road down in Chula Vista. Let's not talk about Tannehill like he's Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, Tannehill's again.
But he is.
No, he's not, man. He's more than Jimmy Garoppolo. He's a better quarterback.
Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay, because Jimmy Garoppolo was one throw from winning the Super Bowl.
Fair.
One.
Yep.
He made a ton of throws in that game. I've never seen Ryan Tannehill get his team anywhere close to the Super Bowl. Jimmy Garoppolo got his team into the Super Bowl and was one throw away from beating the Chiefs at their height in said Super Bowl.
And that might change everybody's perception. Go ahead.
Like to push back on that. And I'm gonna die on this rock. I don't care. Jimmy Garoppolo did not take his team to the Super Bowl.
Wow.
The running game took the team to the Super Bowl. And once Kyle Shanahan put the ball in Jimmy Garoppolo's hands, he blew a giant lead. And he lost that Super Bowl. When they needed Jimmy Garoppolo to actually make plays, he doesn't. Watch the Cowboys game. We just saw it. They got a big old lead because they didn't let him throw it. And then once they had, for whatever reason, they had this big lead, they start throwing it, and he's throwing picks, and he's not doing anything. And now you're gonna tell me that he's gonna go to Lambeau and like frozen tundra and grip a football when he couldn't do it in a dome?
You know that there was a stat yesterday.
But the week before that, he brought the team back in the fourth quarter down double-digit points to win the game.
Yep. So look, but you're making it seem like Burrow versus Tannehill is some like Tannehill's just some throwaway guy. I think again, Tannehill, the Titans, Vrabel, I think all of them have been under the radar. I just don't feel like we see a lot of them. So actually, as we talk about Garoppolo, let's move over to the San Francisco Green Bay game. This is Kaplan and Crew being presented today by West Coast Barbecue Shop down in Chula Vista. We are in the 7 Mile Casino Studios. So jump into San Francisco Green Bay game here. There was a stat I saw yesterday on ESPN that Jimmy Garoppolo has never in his career, and I was shocked to see this, has never started in a game below 40 degrees. Now, I know some people don't put a lot into the weather, but I actually do. Last week, when the Raiders went to Cincinnati, there was a stat that Derek Carr was 0-5 in his career in games like under 36 degrees and continued that streak and has now gone 0-6. Some guys don't play well in the cold weather, man. That's just all there is to it. Some guys, whether you play in a warm weather city or you play in a dome, it's just the stats don't lie in this case. Browner, I know you're going to call me a nerd, right?
Oh, you beat me to it.
Yeah. Well, I got this from your favorite source, Pro Football Focus. So I don't know.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Now we want to quote Football Focus. See, I told you I was speaking the nerd's language when I went to Pro Football Focus, and you tried to clown me.
I've never been to Pro Football Focus. I've never been to Pro Football Focus, and I just made that up that I got that from Pro Football Focus, but I just wanted to put it on you that you like all that nerdy stuff.
Browner has a subscription probably.
Yeah. All right. So listen to what?
No, I said my business if I do got a Pro Football Focus.
Yeah, right. If he does, don't tell anybody about it because that's his personal business.
Nerd.
So anyway, where were we? Where was I?
Jimmy Garoppolo, cold weather.
All right. So Jimmy Garoppolo, it's hard to believe this, but has never played in a game under 40 degrees. I mean, played in New England. Surprised to see this stat. But
he didn't get in.
Well, but he did play. I mean, there were games that he played in New England.
He played in 2 games, and then he got hurt, too, in the year that Brady got hurt.
So to go to Lambeau, where yesterday, I don't know if it was 12 degrees or minus 12 degrees. Regardless, that's freezing balls. So Garoppolo has not played in, doesn't have the experience in the cold weather. This is Aaron Rodgers, home game, number 1 seed. This is Aaron Rodgers having an opportunity to stick it to the franchise. We all remember how the season started. We remember the whole, controversy in the middle of the season. Aaron Rodgers has said publicly that he expects to make a swift decision after the season about his future. This is Aaron Rodgers' moment to stick it to a franchise that won't even give him a seat at the table to have an opinion, which, by the way, good move, Packers, because you see how it's working out for the Lakers. My heart wants San Francisco to win this game. I want to see John Lynch continue to have success. I like Kyle Shanahan. I feel like Garoppolo is beaten up by the country. Nobody buys him. They call him a Trent Dilfer type guy. I also want to see San Francisco win the game so that potentially the NFC Championship game could be at SoFi Stadium, which I think would be great. Heart says San Francisco. Head says Green Bay. I got to go with my head here. I'm taking the Packers. Grande, what about you?
I would like to concede my time to Browner because I'm not sure how I'm picking this game yet.
Oh, because Brian hasn't come in yet with any grub.
Right.
Okay.
I can give you a breakdown, but I'm not going to make a pick yet.
All right. Browner, you want to go?
Listen, I've made this very clear. Monday, I made this clear. Tuesday, I made this clear. Wednesday, I made this clear. Thursday, I made this clear. You know what I'm doing Friday? Making it clear. Let's go gold and whatever your other color is. This is going to be a rush. It's going to be a gold rush. Okay? It's going to be a gold rush because them fat cheeseheads going to freeze, period. I don't like Green Bay. I don't like nothing about Green Bay. I respect Aaron Rodgers and his talent. But outside of that, I got no respect for anything in the state of Wisconsin. So I'm telling y'all right now, they finna run this ball. They finna run this ball. They finna run this ball. I can't wait. This is gonna be a good game. This idea that it's cold and it's gonna bother Jimmy Garoppolo. You know the little thing that they keep in their little you put your hands in that little pouch thing. Keep your hands in that pouch, bro. Yeah, keep your hands in that hand warmer and you'll be good. Don't worry about nothing else. Keep your hands in that hand warmer. And turn around, hand that ball off. Put your hands back in the hand warmer.
I have a.
So what are you taking? What are you picking?
Did you not just hear what I just said?
I did not hear an official pick. I mean, I heard Gold Rush, which I thought was 49ers. And then you were like the gold. And I thought, well, there's a little bit of gold in the Green Bay uniform. I mean, like I literally was confused and I don't know who you're
gold
picking.
in it. That's that ugly cheese color. Don't be telling people that's gold. That's a lie.
Well, what is gold? Is there gold in the Niners? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got confused, dog.
49ers, dude. That's what they are.
I understand. I'm telling you, there was confusion for me.
Can I have a Grande Damas prediction right now?
Ooh.
This has nothing to do with making an official prediction because I think I'm about to find out what I'm about to pick. But I'll say this. If Jimmy Garoppolo throws the ball more than 20 times, the Niners will lose.
I could agree with that. Again, I just told you.
But
turn around, hand it off, put your hands back in the warmer.
The Niners, like their offensive scheme, travels in cold weather.
Yes.
Because if you just give them the ball and run it, that will work. If they fall behind, which could easily happen, 14-0 in the first quarter, they're in trouble.
Yeah, they're in huge trouble.
I don't know what I'm picking.
I would think. I mean, at least that's just handicapping the game. If you're saying, hey, how's the best way for San Francisco to win? You can't have you can't give Green Bay a big lead. If you're
let me pose a question to you two jokers. Because y'all jumped all over me and was like, oh, Josh Allen needs to pass because it's cold. Oh, Mac Jones only threw 3 passes. They won the game. So if that happens with Jimmy Garoppolo, y'all going to have the same respect for him, yeah?
If Jimmy Garoppolo goes 2 for 3 passing and the Niners win the game, yeah, I'll have total respect for him.
Like, that's actually what they should do. They should aim to Jimmy Garoppolo to throw the ball like 9 times. Debo Samuel, like 15 rush attempts. Elijah Mitchell, like 25 rush attempts. Just keep the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hand. That's how the Niners win this game. Now, will they be able to do that? Okay.
All right, hold on. Brian Bushfield, West Coast BBQ Shop, westcoastbbqshop.com. What he prepares on the grill tells us what he's picking in the game. Brian, it's San Francisco, Green Bay. What have you prepared here?
We got Packer brats going.
Oh, I'm picking the Packers.
Packer brats, Brian. What are those?
So we got your bratwurst. We got some Ring of Fire spicy mustard along with some bell pepper and onions, and it's all been marinating in Miller Lite.
Ooh.
My favorite American light beer, by the way.
Really?
Which is from Milwaukee. We
Yeah.
had to keep it all Milwaukee.
Hey, it's Milwaukee. You see that? Look at Brian. Look how creative and smart he is. All right, Alex, you got the brats here, the Packer brats. Those look like good rolls too. We got about a minute to go in this segment. So Brian Bushfield, West Coast BBQ Shop, westcoastbbqshop.com. He's picking the Packers, which means now Alex is picking the Packers.
Unfortunately.
And here goes Alex. He's going in.
This is a big boy. Hold on. I'm going in.
Just dive in.
Like a man.
Oh, I heard the crunch of that.
I know.
That crunch was phenomenal.
Wow.
It's fantastic. Go Packers. I can't believe I just said that.
Wow, you can't, bro. You really elite now. You saying go Packers?
Wow.
My buddies are going to clip that and send it on my thread. I already know it. Sorry. This is great.
Alex, let me see another bite here. Let me see what else you got. I'm so jealous right now. Look at him go. Browner, that's a man's bite right there. Green peppers, onions, the brat. Brian, that's good looking.
We're trying to do it.
Go Packers.
Got to represent Green Bay the right way.
All right, coming up next then, let's get into the Sunday games. Let's get into what's going to happen between the Rams and the Bucks, what's going to happen between the Bills and the Chiefs, and Brian's cooking it up, and whatever he cooks is the side that he's picking. Stick around. We're in the 7 Mile Casino Studios. This is Kaplan and Crew with Grande and the Brown Man.
We'll be right back with more of Scott Kaplan and Crew Tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio. SoCal Sports Talk.
Kaplan and Crew Tonight is brought to you by BMW San Diego, your certified BMW dealer, serving drivers throughout San Diego and the surrounding areas.
We are very proud to announce that the Mightier 1090 is SoCal's newest ESPN affiliate. Introducing the Mightier 1090 ESPN Radio. One of the largest radio stations in North America just got bigger and better. Joining forces with the worldwide leader of sports, ESPN. The Mightier 1090 ESPN Radio.
When California weather conditions create a high risk for wildfires, electric companies may shut off power in some neighborhoods as a precaution. These public safety power shutoffs could affect homes and businesses and interrupt power to your home, devices, and even our Cox facilities. During a PSPS, we'll work hard to keep customers connected to their Cox services in conditions that are safe for you, our employees, and our community. For information and updates, follow us on Twitter and visit cox.com.
From fitness to medical technology, explore how people are leading healthier lives on Your Health.
I'm Erica Cardenas. On the next episode of Your Health, we're kicking off the new year with healthy lifestyle tips. We tackle and bust health myths and need-to-know education about the COVID-19 vaccine.
Watch Your Health, Sunday at 4:30 p.m. on YourView and YourView.com.
Main streets are the heart of our communities, where we connect with our neighbors, support local businesses, and share new adventures. Main Street Living celebrates all of this, bringing you uplifting stories with guests from across the country and your community. Main Street Living covers what's important to you today, from our street to your street. Join Cheryl, Danielle, and Quincy for Main Street Living, Mondays at 9 on YourView.
I founded Driveway Auction after working in the automotive industry, becoming a dealer and questioning the process that puts consumers at a huge disadvantage when selling their cars.
The big difference between Driveway and the other services is that Driveway works for you. If you've ever tried to sell a car, you know that it's an awful process that makes you either go and meet strangers in parking lots to take test drives or sit at the dealership for hours and hours while they wear you down. Driveway eliminated all of that.
With Driveway Auction, we come to you, so we complete the 40-point vehicle inspection from the comfort and convenience of your own driveway.
We send an independent third-party inspector to take measurements of the car, take pictures of it, evaluate the condition.
But we use that information to advocate for you, using our network of buyers to compete. And when they compete, you win.
They take over the whole process, and you don't have to do anything.
Our clients get more money and a better process with Driveway.
Everybody at Driveway made me feel so comfortable during the whole process. It was a great experience.
Prospect Home Finance is a mortgage company. We specialize in residential refinances and home purchases. So Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, if you're going out looking for a pre-approval, to buy a new home, meet with the realtor. We would help you facilitate that and walk you through the process from A to Z. We specialize in getting homeowners loans for their dream home, but we also do more than that. So today we came down to Ocean Beach, partnered up with Surfrider, and had some team members come down here from Prospect, all pitched together, and I had quite a bit of trash to clean up.
It's really heartening to see people come out and really care for the waterways.
It was great getting out here, and we're gonna do it again soon. We're always looking for ways to give back to the community of San Diego. So if you have any ideas or need any help or support in any way, visit us at homefinance.com.
1090 just got bigger and better. Please join us in welcoming SoCal's newest ESPN affiliate, the mightier 1090 ESPN Radio. NFL, MLB, NBA, live game, the best sports talk programming with the largest signal in all of California. The mightier 1090 ESPN Radio.
Explore the Southwest lifestyle, the culture, the music, the food, y más. Join hosts J.R. Cardenas and Vanessa Ramirez on Su Vida.
Welcome to 2022. Did you make a New Year's resolution?
We have the top 10 most popular and our advice on the next
Su Vida.
Watch Su Vida Sunday night at 7 on YourView and YourView.com. Brought to you by Prospect Home Finance. Fast, friendly, affordable.
When doors open for kids, they change lives. For over 75 years, the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater San Diego has been opening its doors to provide a safe place for kids whenever they are out of school. A place with caring mentors and opportunities to focus on academic success, healthy lifestyles, and character building. At the club, we do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid that walks through our doors by inspiring, empowering, and changing lives.
Kaplan and Crew Tonight presents Let's Talk Hookup.
Hi, this is Pete Gray with this week's Fish Report. Not a lot to report in Southern California this winter time, and there's not a lot, but I gotta stress, if you want to go fishing this summer, San Diego's the #1 fishing destination in the country, and we just had an opportunity come up, two-day trips on the Liberty at a Fisherman's Landing come up September and October, priced at only $735 each. And when trips like that come up, we just posted it on our website. When trips like that come up, you got to jump on it because they will sell out so quickly. So if you want more information on that and many other trips, I'm telling you, book trips now for summer because things are filling so fast, whether it be Alaska, Mexico, or I talked to Rancho Leonero today, they're filling up and everything. So check out our website. Let'sTalkHookup.com. The trips page got all the information for you. And be sure to tune in this weekend. We have a couple of great shows lined up for you. So tune in on the Mightier 1090 ESPN Radio or the Let's Talk Hookup app.
Let's Talk Hookup airs on the Mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio Saturday and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Prospect Home Finance, San Diego's mortgage leader, is celebrating 15 years of happy clients. HomeFinance.com is the go-to resource online or on your mobile device to discover your best home loan options.
Hi, I'm Jason Bondrak, CEO at Prospect Home Finance. I want to say thank you to all of our clients, both past and future. As part of our 15-year anniversary, we'll close your home loan in 15 business days.
Start your easy home finance process today at HomeFinance.com.
When California weather conditions create a high risk for wildfires, electric companies may shut off power in some neighborhoods as a precaution. These public safety power shutoffs could affect homes and businesses and interrupt power to your home, devices, and even our Cox facilities. During a PSPS, we'll work hard to keep customers connected to their Cox services in conditions that are safe for you, our employees, and our community. For information and updates, follow us on Twitter and visit Cox.com.
Welcome back. This is Scott Kaplan and Crew Tonight. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew Show on the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio. SoCal Sports Talk. Here's Scott Kaplan, John Browner, and Alex Padilla.
Hey, great friends. It is a Friday afternoon here on Kaplan and Crew. And by the way, it's a football Friday on ESPN 1090. So on the radio airwaves, for those of you that are listening in your car right now, coming up at 5 o'clock tonight, it's Ryan Dyrud and the LA Football Network. You've got the Rams and the Buccaneers. I know Ryan and his team will be all over this game, which we're about to get into ourselves. And then coming up at 6 o'clock tonight, our man Scott Gilbranson with Silver and Black Tonight, the only Raiders radio show in all of sports radio in Southern California. And Scott will have a recap, I'm sure, of the entire Raiders season and looking ahead to what, the big story is around the Raiders, which is the possibility of Jim Harbaugh wanting that job and being willing to take that job, but currently not having been offered that job. So Scott Gilbranson, Silver and Black Tonight at 6. Prior to that, it's LA Football Network with Ryan Dyrud at 5. And today is a Football Friday on Kaplan and Crew as we come to you from the 7 Mile Casino Studios. Well, that's where we are, Browner and I. But Grande, down at West Coast Barbecue Shop, 2330 Proctor Valley Road, down in Chula Vista. And today, as Brian Bushfield, the owner, is preparing food, the food determines who Grande is picking in the playoff game. So, Alex, just recap for us where we are.
Go to Kaplan and Crew on Instagram. I'm posting the pictures there, tagging West Coast Barbecue Shop. So we done the Saturday game so far, and we went Cincinnati over Tennessee because we ate some Cincinnati chili cheese dogs, which were phenomenal. And then the second game, we went Packers over 49ers because we had Packer beer broth served with mustard, peppers, and onions. The crunchiest damn sausage I've ever had in my life.
And those sausages were marinated in Miller Lite, which is from Milwaukee. So far, Brian has given you Cincinnati chili dogs because he's taken the Bengals. He's given you Packer brats because he's taken the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
And now we move into Sunday and the two big games on Sunday. So I'll start it off with this. I've been saying all afternoon, with all of these games, I have what my head says is who's going to win, and I have what my heart wants to happen. And in this Rams-Buccaneers game, man, I am really, really torn on this game because the Rams have beaten the Buccaneers the last two seasons in their regular season games. Jared Goff led the Rams down to Tampa, and they went down there and beat Tom Brady. This is last year in Brady's first year with the Bucs. And around that time where the Bucs were still trying to figure it out before they went on their late season run. This year, Matthew Stafford, the new quarterback of the Rams, beat this same Buccaneers team. Because remember, the Bucs were advertised as they re-signed everybody. They're bringing back their starting 22 from the Super Bowl. So Stafford this year, just like Goff the previous year, has a regular season win over Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. My mind says, how do you ever go against Tom Brady with everything he has done, with his 7 Super Bowl championships, with his first year in Tampa and winning a Super Bowl in their home stadium? How could you possibly go against Tom Brady in Tampa? And the Rams winning 2 games over the last 2 regular seasons is just not really enough to convince me that the Rams are going to win this game. So my head says Tampa. My heart says the Rams. I really want to see San Francisco beat Green Bay, and I really want to see the Rams beat Tampa Bay, and I really want to see the NFC Championship game in SoFi Stadium. I just think it's a great story. I think so. So now I got to make a pick.
Look how torn you are, dude. It's like someone asked you pick your favorite daughter or something, man. Look how torn you are.
You know,
you wouldn't be this torn over that.
Right. Picking my favorite daughter, I think would be a lot easier.
Yeah.
You know?
That is hilarious. You're like, can LA Cap really pick Tom Brady?
Well, here's the thing.
But it's Tom Brady.
Right. Okay. So Tom Brady
had a meltdown.
And the Buccaneers, everybody's hoping that, for those that are rooting for the Rams, that the Buccaneers, guys are hurt, wide receivers are banged up, Antonio Brown imploded, but they're getting some guys back. And on the Rams side, I'll tell you where I'm really concerned about, nobody's talking about it this week, is Andrew Whitworth, the offensive tackle of the Rams, who had to leave the game last week.
Did really good.
He did really good.
It
was it Joe Noteboom? Is that who filled in for him last week?
I believe so,
yeah. So again, heart head. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to pick the Rams to win simply because I'm homering it. You know what I mean? Simply
LA
because
Cap, Browner.
Well, remember what I said last week, and of course I got ripped all over Twitter for this. A Rams win is a Chargers loss. The further the Rams go into the playoffs, while the Chargers are sitting at home watching the playoffs, that's great for the Rams brand in LA. And it further lifts the Rams up and it further pushes the Chargers down. And I love both of those things. I want the Rams to be uplifted, and I love watching the Chargers being pushed down.
I gotta tell you, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm disappointed in you, dog.
How's that?
I'm disappointed in you.
Really,
Spend all this time talking about Tom Brady, and you're gonna turn your back on him. But I'm surprised, but I'm not shocked.
Well, don't be surprised. You know
LA
why?
Cap gonna cap.
Well, I just want to tell you something. Tom Brady came out with this new clothing brand line. Have you seen his social media about this?
I don't follow Tom Brady.
TB12?
No, it's not called TB12. It's just called Brady brand. And, I love Tom Brady. I do. But if Tom Brady thinks I'm going to go buy a sweatshirt with his name across the front of it, I'm not.
What does it say from Brady brand?
Because no, it just says Brady. And so look, I love Tom Brady, and his clothing line may be bomb.
Is he trying to go full Jordan on you?
Oh yeah,
yeah, full Jordan, full Tiger Woods.
he's
No. There's only
He's
one
the
person
Jordan
who can do that.
He's the Jordan of football, though. So I
Right.
can see why he's trying to do it.
So he's trying to. Okay, I see what you're doing. See,
I don't blame him. I just think the Jordan. See, the thing about Jordan brand was that logo is dope as hell, dude. Like that's dope. That logo is great.
The Jumpman.
The Jumpman. If
Yeah.
you just
Iconic.
if you tell me Brady, I ain't buying that. I've never bought anything Jordan that says Jumpman on it either.
Me neither.
Logo only.
So if Tom Brady watched Michael Jordan, he should have known midway through his career when he started getting hot. That's when he should have dropped the shoe. That's when he should have started dropping the clothing. Doing that to the end of his career makes it seem like an old man luxury line.
Oh, I don't agree. I think that what Tom Brady did during the bulk of his career is I think he focused on football and focused on winning these championships. And I think, this is just my own opinion, that now you're 44 years old. And by the way, this week, there's been a lot of talk that this could be it for Tom Brady. There's been a lot of, I should say, speculation that this could be it. Win the Super Bowl, he retires, doesn't make it to the Super Bowl, he chooses to retire. I mean, there's talk out there. And I wonder if at the end of his career, because we're getting towards the end of it, if we're not at the end of it, now he's saying, you know what? I spent a whole lot of time just focusing on football. I better spend, time perpetuating my name, my brand, et cetera. And now that's why he's doing all of this marketing and why he's taking such an active role on social media. And now he's got this Brady brand. But I'll tell you this, again, the clothing may be great, but as long as it says Brady across the chest, Browner, I ain't wearing it. So I know you're disappointed. I'm picking the Rams because very simply, that's what I want to happen. And that's what I'm going to be rooting for. I'm going to be rooting for the Rams to win. What I think is going to be damn hard to beat Tom Brady in Tampa, in his house, in the playoffs.
Look, let me break this down for y'all until the food comes. When I have trouble deciding things, okay. Yo, wait, the food's here.
Wait,
not here yet.
Not here yet. Brian Bushfield is out there prepping stuff up. What do you say, Brian?
How's it going?
It's going good. Yourself?
Good. I'm listening to this. I want to hear more about Tom Brady.
You like Tom Brady?
I do like Tom Brady.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I love him.
So when I'm having trouble deciding stuff, y'all heard of Angie's List?
Angie's List, yeah.
I make a little something called John's List. Okay. Y'all can do this at home, but you got to call it John's List or I'll sue you.
Why don't you call it Browner's List?
No, because we got enough brown stuff. You got to say that for the campaign.
Okay.
I make a list, and I made a list. Who's got the better head coach? The Rams do. Who's got the better quarterback?
Hold on. What? Excuse me. How do you quantify that?
What do you mean how I'll quantify that?
How could you say that the Rams have the better head coach when Bruce Arians has won a Super Bowl, Sean McVay has not won a Super Bowl, and Bruce Arians been an NFL head coach and an assistant coach for like 40 years, and McVay is like, he's a young guy. Okay, how is it automatic that McVay is the better coach?
Let's stick our toe in this. How long did it take for Bruce Arians to become a head coach?
Long time.
How long did it take Sean McVay to become a head coach?
Not that long a time.
One down.
Why does that make him better?
What was he doing before Tom Brady? Did he get to the Super Bowl before Tom Brady?
Yeah, with the Colts.
As the head coach?
No.
Okay. As a head coach, did he get to the Super Bowl without Tom Brady?
He has not.
Okay. Has Sean McVay gotten to the Super Bowl? Yep.
Okay. All right,
So
keep going. All right, keep
I'm
going.
going with Sean McVay as the head coach.
Okay.
Quarterback, not a discussion. Bam. Tom Brady, apparently, according to the closing. Running back, I'm going with the Rams. Wide receiver group, I'm going with the Rams. Defense, I'm going with the Rams. Made my decision because that's what I do. I make a list. I check it twice. Want to see who naughty or nice. John's list. Bam. Book it. Rams.
Sounds like Santa's listening.
Sounds like you're trying to hate on John's list. How about that?
Don't hate L.A. Brown. You see, I like that L.A. Brown's in the house.
Well, I don't have the food yet, but I know what I'm picking.
You do.
Break it down, then.
Well,
What's
here's
going
the
on
only
down there?
breakdown. Here's the only breakdown anyone ever needs. You don't pick Matt Stafford to win big games. That's as simple as this gets, okay? Matt Stafford is wearing a Rams jersey, but his heart says Detroit Lion in the inside. I'm going to pick Tom Brady until proven otherwise. The same reason why I would have picked the Pats, because you got to prove it. And until Tom Brady loses, I ain't picking Matt Stafford over Tom Brady. It's that simple. It is that simple. I know I had him like fifth power rankings, but Tom Brady, but I had them above the Rams.
But I have a question. What if Brian Bushfield from West Coast BBQ Shop shows up here in a matter of seconds?
Tampa ain't got no good food.
And he's got something, that's LA centric rather than Tampa centric.
Well, dude, listen. We all saw last week when we had the whole pressure conversation. I'm quick on my feet. I'll come up with some sort of argument if I have to.
Yeah. Let me tell you right now, ain't no good food in Tampa, man.
I never been to Tampa. Never been.
You ain't missing nothing.
Hey, as we've made our picks now, me and Brown, LA Cap and LA Brown both have LA, and Grande has Tampa Bay. He's got Tom Brady. Okay.
What could possibly come food-wise for Tampa Bay? What is some alligator? Some swamp meat?
Maybe like some fresh fish, right out of the Gulf of Mexico.
All right.
What?
All right.
You see some jerky, like some alligator jerky?
Yeah, some roadkill that you can cook.
What would you come out of LA?
Yeah,
LA is so multicultural.
What you mean? LA, you can get some Mexican food. You can get some soul food. You get some Chinese food. You get anything. Oh, I mean, that's probably like you're not supposed to say that term anymore. But
why?
Whatever. I don't know. You get some sushi. You get anything out of LA. Brian might roll over there with a sushi roll, deep fried, grilled.
As long as it's not on the street. Can't eat sushi in a sidewalk.
You might roll up with some macaroni and some potato salad.
Oh, if he brings me mac and cheese, I'm not eating it. Overrated.
All right. Well, we'll find out what Brian Bushfield is going to serve here, and that will determine who he and Alex are picking in this Rams-Buccaneers game. Hey, before we get on to the last game of the weekend, Buffalo and Kansas City, give me 1 minute to mention iThrive MD. And I want to say, I thought yesterday, Alex, I don't know how you felt about it. I got a lot of reaction from people on Twitter in particular. People were really excited to hear DJ Gay on the radio yesterday afternoon. He's such a beloved San Diego State, former Aztec superstar. I mean, he was such an important part. He was really the glue of those early teams, those Kawhi Leonard, I call them Kawhi Leonard teams, but they were DJ Gay teams.
People always going to remember that thing that you always do, dude. Like when you go DJ, like the announcer just hooked him up. Like he's going to be legendary because of that.
Yeah, I know. So yesterday when we had DJ Gay, we had him on the air. His wife, Raquel Gay, she runs marketing for iThrive MD. I work with her all the time. What was cool about it is that yesterday I was saying to DJ, hey, look, I'm 50 plus years old. I go into iThrive MD for two treatments in particular, testosterone treatments and NAD treatments. And the reason I go in for testosterone is because I want to have maximum energy, strong libido. I know sometimes if you're feeling down, a little bit depressed, you're just tired, sluggish, weak, very low libido, testosterone can be a huge help. So I go in for testosterone, NAD as well. NAD is all about just like maximizing energy, like literally energizing every cell of your body. So those are the two treatments I like to use at iThrive MD. DJ Gay tells us yesterday on the air, he's 32 years old, and what he likes is ozone therapy. And I was looking at some of the notes that Dr. Maxey made for me about ozone therapy, and he was saying benefits, tissue repair, regulating inflammation, antioxidant activity, mitochondrial function. That's kind of back to the whole thing of energizing the cells. But DJ Gay said yesterday on the air, he gets a little sniffle or thinks he's got a little cold, he runs to iThrive MD to get ozone therapy. So one of the things also DJ Gay said yesterday was when we do our IV lounges where we're pumping ourselves with vitamins, DJ said he'd come. So it'd be the three of us plus DJ Gay. We'll invite 5 or 10 great friends, listeners, and we'll have a great time. So DJ, thank you.
Date for that?
I think they told me like it's probably happening in February.
Nice.
So I'm hoping
Can we
that
go
happens.
the week that I go to Chicago? I'd like to be very prepared for that week.
Yeah, I want you to be pumped up with vitamins. I want your
Yeah.
body fighting off infection. You're going to fly on an airplane. You're going to go to
Yeah.
another town and be around other people. Yeah, I want you all healthy, man.
Let's do it.
Yeah. iThriveMD.com/Kaplan, 858-240-1497, 858-240-1497. Make an appointment right now. It could be for ozone therapy. It could be for IV therapy. Could be for testosterone, NAD, anti-aging stuff, pre-cancer screenings, etc. iThriveMD, iThriveMD.com/Kaplan. All right, fellas.
How
The
much time we
NFL,
got?
we have about 5 minutes
minutes.
left in the segment.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you looking at? You're down there at West Coast Barbecue. What are you seeing?
Yeah, Brian asked how much time we got.
Okay, because he's cooking something.
He's smoking something on a big green egg.
Tell Brian he got to do the 2-minute drill.
I told him. I was like, I think you got a few minutes. So.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, don't rush the kid. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, he's fine. Yeah, we got 5 minutes, Brian.
Okay. You're good,
He's good.
Brian. You're good. All right. So me and Grande and Browner, we all have different picks here. Me and Browner have the Rams, and Grande's taking Tampa. And I mean, listen, it's to me, it's a toss-up kind of a game. But going against Tom Brady in his home field this time of the year, this could be Browner. Would this be an upset if the Rams win?
You put me on a spot with this one.
Well, I mean,
I would say
it's not an upset,
I would say I've watched the Rams and I've watched the Bucks, so I would say this would be considered. And no.
Scott, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
No.
Is it a failure if the Rams don't win this game?
Yes.
I agree.
Yes, it is.
I think it's a failure if they don't make it to the Super Bowl.
I agree. They did everything they had to do. They loaded up. They went out and got Von Miller. They went out and got Odell Beckham in the last second. They were desperate. They needed Eric Weddle. They've spent. They've moved. They've maneuvered. They've done everything they can to load up to win this year at SoFi Stadium. Rams don't win this game this season is a big failure.
Yep.
I'm going to beat a dead horse here, and I wanted you to see what you two guys think about it. This is how you become the Clippers. If the Rams manage to go to the Super Bowl in their hometown, the city's going to be littered with Ram everything. San Diego might be littered with Ram.
It already
everything.
is, though, dude.
This is how you become. This is how you become the Clippers. Like the Lakers literally started winning championships left and right. No one even talked about the Clippers. Just getting to one Super Bowl this early.
So then how is this becoming the Clippers?
I'm talking about the Chargers becoming the Clippers.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Rams.
Legit.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking like a legit.
The
100%.
Rams making it makes the Chargers more Clippers.
Right. This cements it. This Super Bowl would cement it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the fact that the Chargers aren't playing and the Rams still are, and if the Rams win this game, right, it will further cement them as the team of LA.
You know who I'm starting to hate?
Who that?
The Dolphins. Because if the Dolphins would have taken the right quarterback, they would have taken Herbert over Tua. The Chargers would be awful. They'd be awful.
Yes.
All right, I want to get to the last game, Buffalo and Kansas City. And of all the games, and they're hard to pick, I think, this is maybe the toughest of them all.
This is tough, man.
This is a very, very tough call between Buffalo and Kansas City. So I want to say that Buffalo could go into Kansas City. Weather won't be an issue. They're coming from a cold weather environment. The quarterback, I got to say, Josh Allen, I think it's him and Mahomes. They're kind of right there, but Mahomes, has the better resume with a Super Bowl championship and a second Super Bowl appearance. This is the Josh Allen moment. This is his chance to overcome what is the number one team in the AFC. So heart says Buffalo, head says Kansas City, and I'm going to have to take the Chiefs at home until Buffalo proves that they can go on the road and win a game of this magnitude. I'm going to take Kansas City to win this game, even though, again, to me, total coin toss here. What do you say, Alex?
This is me speaking, not West Coast Barbecue speaking.
Okay.
My head says Kansas City. My heart says Kansas City. But the Big Green Egg, I think, says otherwise.
Oh, really?
I think I can see it from here. So
Oh.
I'm going to pull back on my head and heart and tell you that Josh Allen can single-handedly. Am I picking the right way? Am I leaning towards the right way? Okay. I think Josh Allen could single-handedly take the Bills past the Chiefs. If Patrick Mahomes starts doing the whole running around, chucking stuff up again, just instead of just taking like a 5-yard dump, could be a bad game for the Chiefs.
All right. So then, let me do this. So Brian will prepare and finish this off, this conversation, and we'll find out who Brian picks, because Alex is down West Coast Barbecue, westcoastbbqshop.com, 2330 Proctor Valley Road. We'll have the official picks, and then we got a whole bunch of other stuff we haven't even gotten to yet. Everybody stick around. We're in the 7 Mile Casino Studios. This is Kaplan and Crew with Grande and the Brown Man.
Thank you for joining us. Catch Scott Kaplan and Crew tonight from 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific every Monday through Friday. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio, SoCal Sports Talk.
Kaplan and Crew Tonight is brought to you by BMW San Diego, your certified BMW dealer, serving drivers throughout San Diego and the surrounding areas.
We are very proud to announce that the Mightier 1090 is SoCal's newest ESPN affiliate. Introducing the Mightier 1090 ESPN Radio. One of the largest radio stations in North America just got bigger and better. Joining forces with the worldwide leader of sports, ESPN. The Mightier 1090 ESPN Radio.
Alive and Well at Yearview want to send you and a guest on a fabulous vacation in Hawaii. You'll stay at the luxurious Fairmont Orchid Hawaii and experience their award-winning spa. Enjoy acres of gardens, waterfalls, an oceanfront pool, and white sand beach. Winners will also receive Sambucol Black Elderberry products to complete your wellness journey. Visit aliveandwell.tv for your chance to win.
Brought to you by Prospect Home Finance. Fast, friendly, affordable.
Prospect Home Finance, San Diego's mortgage leader, is celebrating 15 years of happy clients. HomeFinance.com is the go-to resource online or on your mobile device to discover your best home loan options.
Hi, I'm Jason Bondrak, CEO at Prospect Home Finance. I want to say thank you to all of our clients, both past and future. As part of our 15-year anniversary, we'll close your home loan in 15 business days.
Start your easy home finance process today at HomeFinance.com.
Kaplan and Crew Tonight presents Let's Talk Hookup.
Hi, this is Pete Gray with this week's Fish Report. Not a lot to report in Southern California. It's winter time, and there's not a lot. But I got to stress, if you want to go fishing this summer, San Diego's the #1 fishing destination in the country. And we just had an opportunity come up, two-day trips on the Liberty at a Fisherman's Landing come up September and October, priced at only $735 each. And when trips like that come up, we just posted it on our website. When trips like that come up, you got to jump on it because they will sell out so quickly. So if you want more information on that and many other trips, I'm telling you, book trips now for summer because things are filling so fast, whether it be Alaska, Mexico, or I talked to Rancho Leonero today, they're filling up and everything. So check out our website, letstalkhookup.com. The trips page got all the information for you. And be sure to tune in this weekend. We have a couple of great shows lined up for you. So tune in on the Mightier 1090 ESPN Radio or the Let's Talk Hookup app.
Let's Talk Hookup airs on the Mightier 1090 AM ESPN Radio, Saturday and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
1090 just got bigger and better. Please join us in welcoming SoCal's newest ESPN affiliate, the Mightier 1090 ESPN Radio. NFL, MLB, NBA, live game, the best sports talk programming with the largest signal in all of California. The Mightier 1090 ESPN Radio.
Today, we proudly held the ribbon cutting ceremony for our new office in La Jolla, California. Here we are in the Merrill Lynch building, right in the middle of the village, and really, really happy to be part of this neighborhood. This is really special to Prospect in that it almost signifies the fact that we've grown up officially. We have survived the past 15 years by being very agile. We come to this one amazing location from 3 separate offices. So it's fantastic having everyone under one roof. This is going to do wonders in terms of streamlining our operations, being able to communicate with someone down the hall as opposed to someone who's several blocks away is going to be terrific. Our CEO, Jason Vondrack, he's a very humble person, but I know this day really, really means a lot to him in that he has led this company for 15 years, and he started this business out of a studio apartment, and look where we are now. That's huge. I think this new space signifies just endless possibilities for Prospects. I mean, we're headquartered in La Jolla, but we do business all around the country. So our goal is to be licensed to offer home financing in all 50 states, and we're well on our way.
Prospect Home Finance. Fast, friendly, affordable.
I founded Driveway Auction after working in the automotive industry, becoming a dealer and questioning the process that puts consumers at a huge disadvantage when selling their cars.
The big difference between Driveway and the other services is that Driveway works for you. If you've ever tried to sell a car, you know that it's an awful process that makes you either go and meet strangers in parking lots to take test drives or sit at the dealership for hours and hours while they wear you down. Driveway eliminated all of that.
With Driveway Auction, we come to you, so we complete the 40-point vehicle inspection from the comfort and convenience of your own driveway.
We send an independent third-party inspector to take measurements of the car, take pictures of it, evaluate the condition.
We use that information to advocate for you, using our network of buyers to compete. And when they compete, you win.
They take over the whole process, and you don't have to do anything.
Our clients get more money and a better process with Driveway.
Everybody at Driveway made me feel so comfortable during the whole process. It was a great experience.
Prospect Home Finance is a mortgage company. We specialize in residential refinances and home purchases. So Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, if you're going out looking for a pre-approval to buy a new home, meet with the realtor, we would help you facilitate that and walk you through the process from A to Z. We specialize in getting homeowners loans for their dream home, but we also do more than that. So today we came down to Ocean Beach, partnered up with Surfrider, and had some team members come down here from Prospect, all pitched together, and I had quite a bit of trash to clean up.
It's really heartening to see people come out and really care for the waterways.
It was great getting out here, and we're gonna do it again soon. We're always looking for ways to give back to the community of San Diego. So if you have any ideas or need any help or support in any way, visit us at homefinance.com.
Kaplan and Crew Tonight is brought to you by BMW San Diego, your certified BMW dealer, serving drivers throughout San Diego and the surrounding areas. Join Jane Klaus on Creative Living as she shares fun and inspiring ideas for enriching your life.
I'm Jane Klaus, and on the next Creative Living, we're talking about making positive changes in your lifestyle to kick off the new year. And a new career path for 2022 that could have you traveling the country.
Watch Creative Living, Sunday night at 8:30 on YourView and YourView.com. Creative Living. Imagine what you can do. Great things can be achieved when a community comes together. Join Erica Cardenas on Doing More as she introduces you to ordinary people working side by side to confront tremendous challenges and make a positive impact in their community.
Hi, I'm Erica Cardenas. Join me on the next Doing More as we celebrate Black History Month with recognition of African American history, culture, and perseverance.
Watch Doing More, Sunday night at 6 on YourView and YourView.com. If you love animals, Animal Zone is for you. From rescues to animal experts, Animal Zone is fun for the whole family. Watch Animal Zone right here on your view, Saturdays at 8:30 a.m. And visit animalzone.org to learn more about the show.
Thank you for joining us. Catch Scott Kaplan and Crew tonight from 7 to 8 p.m. Pacific every Monday through Friday. The very best from today's Scott Kaplan and Crew show on the mightier 1090 a.m. A new generation of radio, SoCal Sports Talk.